how to get 130 different vitamins, minerals and trace elements out of 7 products.
G'day folks, thanks for tuning into our YouTube channel and choosing to watch one of our videos. Hope you enjoy the content and have yourselves an awesome day.
So today I'm going to show you how to get 130 different vitamins, minerals and trace elements out of 7 products. So the first one I want to talk about is dolomite. Dolomite contains 4 key bone building minerals, particularly rich in magnesium and calcium carbonate, which are often lacking in Australian soils and pastures due to the use of artificial fertilisers. As for the magnesium, studies have shown that 50 to 70% ingested go towards bone growth, the remainder towards muscular and nervous system health, whilst the calcium aids in neuromuscular transmission and muscular, heart and nervous system health. The last 2 are trace minerals, which are unobtainable when the soil is out of whack or pH is too low. The first of these is copper, which is needed to assist in the absorption of iron. It also assists in controlling internal parasites such as worms. The second trace mineral is boron, which assists in the correct distribution of calcium and magnesium. Dolomite also assists in energy production. The second one is copper sulfate, otherwise known as bluestone, obviously from the colour. It assists in the control and prevention of foot rot in sheep and cattle, whilst it aids in building disease resistance, especially fungal related. It also helps in fighting off internal parasites. The third one I want to cover is mineralised salt, otherwise known as salt or sodium chloride. So, mineral salt contains 80 trace elements. It assists in maintaining a healthy appetite whilst stopping the livestock looking for salt elsewhere, like chewing on dirt, rocks, wood. It also aids in livestock digestion. The fourth one I want to talk about is sulfur, or sulfur dust, or otherwise known as yellow sulfur. Sulfur is an essential nutrient required for normal reproduction and growth of bacteria in the rumen of the cattle, which in turn then improves digestion and therefore weight gain. It also improves resistance to parasites, both internal and external, which includes the outbreak of lice. It's proven that a lack of sulfur can cause buffalo fly attacks, which is particularly bad here in Queensland. So that was one that I was definitely putting in, because we got buffalo fly bad here. The fifth is kelp seaweed meal, or otherwise just known as seaweed meal. Seaweed is one of nature's most complete sources of trace elements and complex carbohydrates, with trace elements such as iodine, which is deficient in most Australian pastures, is essential for thyroid gland health, which controls the health of the entire body. Zinc, which is required to maintain a healthy reproductive system for both bulls and cows, and also leads into an increased fertility for both. There's cobalt, which is needed for the health of the red blood cells and also bone development. Then there's selenium, which is particularly important for maintaining the fertility levels in bulls, also as well as assisting overall growth and muscle health. And there's boron, which we've discussed in dolomite, so I won't go there again. And that's just to name a few, but they're the main ones, but there's a host of others within seaweed. Seaweed also can assist in reducing scouring and worm burden, whilst improving stress tolerances and hydration in extreme heat. Number 6 is lime, or this one is fine agricultural lime, they call it. So lime is naturally high in calcium, which aids in both bone development and teeth strength. It also assists in muscular nervous system health, whilst improving the heart function and reduces blood clotting. The 7th and last one I'll cover, which is going into my mineral feeder, is diatomaceous earth. It's mined from fossilized shells of microscopic water-dwelling organisms known as diatoms, which is used as a non-toxic wormer for most animals. It also can be used and mixed 50-50 with seaweed meal. Seaweed meal, it's a mouthful, but I'm going to put mine in separate. Seaweed separate to the diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth is one of those ones that covers a magnitude of minerals. Only in small percentages though. The main one in this one is, I'll have a look in here, is silica, and it's 69%. From my research, they're saying that seaweed meal is an organic form of over 50 essential, natural occurring vitamins, minerals and trace elements. And to top that off, they're saying that mineralised salt contains over 80 different trace elements. Hence why I really don't need any more at this point in time. I think the 7's going to be quite sufficient. So I didn't go into any detail with the deficiencies if your animals are lacking the minerals which I just mentioned, but there is a load of them. So they're vitally important to incorporate a good mineral supplement system into your livestock. I didn't also go into the benefits of every single one of these products that I got, because they're endless. I just picked the main ones so I could be brief and to the point.
Righto folks, that's about it. Hope you have a great afternoon, a terrific morning and an awesome evening, wherever you're watching this from, and we'll catch you later.